So after reading the comments to the last video and looking at the statistics, I realized that she liked my new section. The section is called On the Seller of This or That Person. It is we take the most popular professions in the world and the most famous people. We try to earn their salaries per hour, per month. It turns out differently for us since different people vary quite a bit their income. Today we'll try to do the same thing. We try to earn money. Yeah, I think we can start. All this I'll post in my Telegram channel. You can find the link in the description. I'll also post there very many different in each video. I'll first show the indicators and how we'll earn money in general with the help of them. We have $3,625 and I'll explain how to use our indicators. So the first one is Aroon. You'll see this at the bottom of the screen. It's quite unique technical oscillator consisting of two lines. There are also the Aroon up line, respectively blue, and Aroon down, respectively down, so orange color. The indicator is based on a certain period of time, which can be changed accordingly by often the value of this period is 14. Many people leave it according to the standard. Let's leave it like that. So we take the highest price for 14 days, 14th period, and determine the number on a scale from 0 to 100%. This is the range of this indicator. So quite simple, it's work. Accordingly to orange predominates, the moving one is an upward trend, blue respectively a downward trend. It's also worth taking into account what position indicators are directed at the moment. You see orange can be called red, blue is falling. So here we see what is happening growth on our chart, and moment is just going into an upward trend. So there is also a popular moment with this indicator when the moving average flicks both down or up. This means some kind of consolidation with strong changes or with very specific changes. This is the basis of the work of this indicator. The second indicator is our Donchian channel. It's located here. Zoom. You see this in the chart on it's the second indicator, given our period, and the second line the lowest minimum for a given hour period. So its by name average is the average between these two values here. So how long we stayed at the upper or lower zone and accordingly open for a reversal, that's accordingly open from these channels. So this is the basic tactic. The second tactic is to look at what plane and what vertical we are in the relation to the average line. Also how long we were there, how stable, and the advantage of green and red candles. This is how this indicator works. So and the third tactic helps us a lot. It's also used by many on longer time frames. This is the general position of the Donchian channel. We see we're coming here. Yeah. But if we make the general trend of this chart, here we are with you. We can see what we have in common is an upward trend in our chart. And then the drawdown, but again the upward trend continued. This is the essence of the work of this indicator. So if you have any questions about these indicators, you can ask me in the comments. I'll be glad to answer them. So these two indicators will help us to earn just at least to overcome the amounts to try to the value of $3,500. So let's try. Let's move on to the pocket option and then continue trading. So here we're on the first concept. Let's open up trade here and we start our general analysis. What we see here. upward trend in the previous short period. Let's say we had some kind of consolidation according to the first indicator Donchian channel. We see that we are staying in the upper limits. We changed the upper limits, thereby showing growth on our chart. Upper position by Aroon, we see blue line reached the value of 100, shows the general upward trend. These are our indicators. So let's see for our chart and see what comes out of this. Perfect. Plus deal, we see and our balance is already $192. And we are moving on. Here we're in the next concept. Let's open down deal here and we start our technical analysis. So what we see here on our chart, we see upward trend, but we see reversal. I think it's not short, yeah. So I think we opened correctly. By Donchian channel, we see we are also staying below our average line. This is very important indicator for Aroon. We see red peak, our moving average has passed. Now let's look at our chart. See plus here, and we move on to the next concept of here. Wow, next concept of let's open down deal and we start our technical analysis to general analysis. So what we see here, we see general global decline and especially strong global decline in the recent periods. We also see precisely if we take the most recent period points of our growth, but it continues to seem to be quite stable. This is the main signal of the opening of our deals. Then by Donchian channel, the general channel is directed in the lower position. So it's a very important factor for by Aroon. We see decline in both of them. Let's see. Yeah. Good. Last deal, our balance is $376. Good. It's our third concept up. I remind you that all these signals are broadcast in my Aroon channel. The link is located in the description under the video. And don't forget about my YouTube channel. Just follow, like, subscribe. So let's answer the questions in the comments. Let's increase the amount of our deal to this amount and we'll move on to the next concept up. Here we are. Let's up and down and we start our technical analysis. So first, we'll see general last period globally. We also have unpleasant situation in the last period here, some kinds of consolidation. We are moving towards the lower boundaries, so we up and down. By Donchian, we see we're stable in the lower average of our line. This is a very important factor. By Aroon, we see two moving averages directed to the lower position. So let's see. Perfect. Plus deal. Like all the previous ones, and our balance is $721. So good. Let's reduce the amount of the next deal to $100. Let's no risk. And I do not advise anyone. I advise you to trade 10, 20 from your balance percent. So look at the general situation from our market as well as technical analysis, and we are moving on to the next concept. So let's open up and we start our technical analysis. We see after opening the trade we have experienced a strong growth, but I will tell my students that they should never rejoice because at any moment everything can change. But nevertheless, we have a clearly upward trend here. Green candles, but Donchian will see we are in the upper position. By Aroon, similar situation. Blue line is directed to the upper position. Let's look. Perfect. Last deal. Profit is $92. Good. Because our payout percentage is exactly 92%, and I advise you to choose more than 80%. So let's return to the first concept and we'll continue our trading. So here we are again on the first concept. Let's open up and we start our technical analysis. We see a global upward trend, resistance level. We see the most likely we will continue the upward trend. Also we'll see here Donchian channel upper borders and predominance line on the corresponding indicator. Let's look if we opened our trade correctly. Yeah, plus deal. Our profit is $92. As I remind you that the payout percentage is more than 90%. During the video I'll talk about various useful tricks, and the payout percentage is also, I recommend you to trade with payout percentage more than 80%, it's very important. And I remind you about my Telegram channel, the link is in the description. Subscribe, like and comments my YouTube channel. And also you can copy my trades in my Telegram channel. You can just go to the pocket option with my ID, enter my ID, click connect and just do the trade. Here we are. Let's up and down and we start our general analysis. So we see some recovery, downward trend still prevails more. We see the shadows. According to the shadows we can see that clearly downward trend is also predominant. But on Donchian channel we see moving orders are also in the lower position. By Aroon we see two moving orders look to the lower position. Nevertheless, the red one is the leader among these moving orders. Let's just see. Good. Last deal, our profit is $90. Let's sum it up. At this moment, I currently sum up our global results, we started our trading session with a balance that was $100. At the moment, we see it is almost $1,000, 10 times increase our balance. We traded on a pocket option. On the currency pairs, we have five. And so 7 currency pairs as both here. The amount is 1 minute. Now indicators. We used 2 indicators. Its parameters. Period 25. You can copy it. Also, in my Telegram channel, I share all the settings of my indicators. You can use it for free. Long-term strategy. You asked me out in the comments. So subscribe to my YouTube channel, turn on notifications, and if you have any questions, you can write in the comments. I'll be glad to answer them. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.